everyone, it's Friday evening now, and I thought I would sit down and show you guys what I got from JoAnn's and maybe make something with it. I picked up some things that I thought were kind of fall-ish, and I picked up some of my favorite things, and I kind of want to go back and get more of my favorite things because those are actually on clearance, but I'll show you. And if you have a JoAnn's near you, make sure you stop over there because they are having a 4 for $10 sale on their strung beads, but I'll show you all that too, and some clearances, you guys. So make sure you head over there. If you don't, hop online. They probably have, I know they at least have the 4 for $10 going on. I'm not sure what they're going to have as far as like clearance things for jewelry making, but it's worth checking out. So and a lot of times they do a coupon for like free shipping, so you wouldn't even have to worry about paying shipping. So you can give it a try online too if you don't have one near you. All right, everyone, I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. So I spent $26, and that was after rounding up my donation of 77 cents. And we'll kind of go through and I'll show you what I got. So part of the 4 for $10, I picked up a few favorites. So these have always been a favorite one of my ceramic beads. They're big, they're chunky, they have the most beautiful colors. They make me think of fall, and with fall really just being right around the corner, I wanted to start stocking up on some of my favorites to make jewelry with. So we have those. And then this is another one of my favorites. So these are crystal beads. Some are crystal, some are I think they're all crystal. Yeah, they're all crystal. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking otherwise. But anyway, they're all crystal beads, and you get like, they're drilled here through the top. So they make great dangles, they make great clusters. So if you wanted to do like a big, cluster necklace or bracelet or something, you could. But you get some of like the bronze color, some in this really pretty purple color, this really pretty like off-white or apricot looking color, and then some in clear as well. So this one is like a must for me too. I actually only had like a few of the crystal clear ones left and a few of the bronze ones left. The rest I had gone through. And then also part of that sale, I was kind of looking around and I wasn't finding anything that was like standing out to me until I saw these really pretty metal beads. And these were part of the sale too. And I thought, hey, why not? Because these patina ones would be so nice with these giant ceramic beads. So I thought I'd pick that up too. Plus there's some silver ones in there that I can always throw into my stash. And I really like beads that are just single like this and like this one here, because you can just put that like on a bracelet, just randomly like bead it on, and it looks amazing. So now I found some clearance things too, and these are two things that I would buy often, and I haven't bought any for a while because I still had a few left, but when I saw that they were leaving, I thought I better buy one of each, but now I kind of regret and I want to go back. So they're only $3.97 and they were $10.99, but they're links, they're metal links, and these are so cool. And I usually just take them apart and use them between beads. Like if I'm doing like my beads on like eye pins or whatever, I do that. And I mean, they actually look so cool in between your beads. And same with this one. So this one you get more of this like little twisty knot, but you also get these big, beautiful oval shaped links. And those were also on sale for $3.97. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to go back and get some more of those. Then I found some more clearance stuff. So there's a set of 4 small silver clasps, and these small ones are perfect if you're doing like a dainty necklace, or if you want to put one of these toggles on like Coriana chains, so you're not using like a big giant toggle. Your toggle will actually match the, I guess like the size of your necklace, right? And those were 97 cents for 4 of them. Then I found these antique bronze ones, which are, they have 5 sets in each package. So I got 10 cents for under $2 here. They were 97 cents a piece. And then I found some gunmetal, and there's 2 different sizes, and you get 6 sets of each size. It looks like more than 6 sets. So that, you know what, I want to open this for a second because I think, hold on, let's take a look at this because I think maybe they're a little bit different than what I'm thinking, which might be even better. Sorry, I'm just tearing into that. I gotta take them out of the packages and put them away right anyway, so not a big deal. Let's take a look at these. This might be even a better treasure than what I thought I was getting. Oh, they're like extended ones. Okay, so you get 3 of each size. Oh, nice. So those were only 97 cents too. So these are, you could, you know, have an extension bracelet for somebody if you know, were making something for someone and you weren't sure what size they would need. Those would be perfect. That's awesome. So that's even better find for me. And then the last thing I found on clearance was some 0.5 millimeters, 2 yards of this leather lace. And it was a natural, so I'm like, well, that's perfect. It's a nice neutral color. And I don't have any of the 0.5 millimeter in this color. I have it in black and in like a dark brown. So I thought this would be really great to have too. So that's what I ended up getting, you guys. And not bad little haul for 26 bucks. And I was able to get some of my favorites, make sure I have them for this fall. But I think I want to show you guys like how I use some of these things. So I'll be right back, and we're going to make one of my favorite types of necklaces. Okay, I'm back. So let's go ahead and break these open. I want to use some pieces from this strand. I also want to use some of these really pretty patina pieces, and we're going to use some of these. So I brought over some of my 20 millimeter antique bronze wire that I can cut, and we can make the, you know, the wrapped loops around each thing. We're going to use one of the clasps from the from my little shopping, and I brought some jump rings as well. And we have all of our tools here that we need. So let's go ahead and open this up. And just so you can take a look at these beads. So the hole is large enough that you could get like a 1 millimeter leather through there if you were wanting to do leather. I've done that where I've done the leather and I knotted it around each bead, and it just looks really cute. So we're going to use some of these. Just throw those on there. All right. And then let's go ahead and cut this one open. Get rid of my tray so I can put the ones that I don't need in there. All right, so we're not going to use those, but I think we'll use that one, and not those. Definitely that one, this one. And this one, and we'll just cut this one off here. There we go. So those are the ones we're not going to use. And then let's go ahead and cut this off. All right, so these have pretty nice jump rings on them, and we don't really want to mess those up, so let's just hang on to those jump rings. They're actually really good little jump rings. So I'm just going to take it off here and just set it aside, and let's just take a few of these apart so we have our links. And we may end up using some of those jump rings in between as well, just to give more space in between, because I really like this necklace as like a nice long one, just because of how big the beads are. I mean, a short one would actually look really great too, but I think that I do like this one long even more, because you can wear it with a really nice sweater, or a nice, like, you know, with a cute jacket, with like a t-shirt or something. It would be really pretty. So let's do that. And let's just undo this last one here. And then we'll save a few, because we may not need them all. I think I'm going to go back to JoAnn's tomorrow just to make sure that I can grab a few more of these. I don't want to take all of them in case somebody else wants some, but I do want to grab like one more of each probably. All right. Okay. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to make some of these into links, and we're going to use my wire. And what I'm using is an actual is craft wire. So the difference between German style wire and craft wire is the German style wire tends to be, it can be a little more hard. Oh, thank you, honey. Got an icy. He's the best. Where the craft wire is a little more malleable. So I like to use the craft wire when I'm doing the wraps. My wraps tend to be a lot neater. You, of course, can use whatever you like. I do love the German style wire, which sitting right here is fresh German style wire that I've ordered. I have a few packages. So we're just gonna cut some off. It doesn't matter how much you cut off. I know there's some people who can work right off the spool and do it. I am not that person, you guys, but I wish I was. All right, so I wanna make these links a little bit bigger. So we're gonna start about 2 inches down on our round nose pliers, and just, we're gonna make a little wrapped loop. Okay, like so. And then just hang on to it with one plier, and then use your bent nose pliers to do your little wrap. And they're going to be kind of shorter wraps. I'm not going to be doing really big chunky wraps, which you can. I'm just not going to, because we may be using some jump rings in between too and everything. I don't want to give too much length in between. So this is what you end up with. Just like that. Okay, then we can put our bead on. See, just like this. And then we're gonna do the same thing. I'm making my loops a little bit bigger. So we're just gonna come down here and make our wrapped loop. Okay. And then since this is so much longer, I can go ahead and just use my hand and just guide it around. Just want to go around a couple times. All right. And then we can trim that off. Make sure our little ends are squished in there. And there's one of our beaded links. All right, and now since we have like a shorter piece here, let's go ahead and maybe do one of these little metal beads. Doing this puts me in the mood for like a nice yummy coffee, like a nice hot coffee, or maybe a nice warm apple cider. I love going to pick apples and go to the cider mill. Oh my gosh, that's like one of my favorite fall activities. I get so excited when we get to go pick apples. And when I come home, I make so many apple things. Like I'll make an apple crisp and I'll make some homemade applesauce. I have the easiest crock pot applesauce recipe that I will show you guys when it comes time. I'll actually physically videotape me doing it. And I think you'll love it. And I don't use just one kind of apple. I use a bunch of different types of apples. Some Granny Smith, some McIntosh, you name it. It's all going in there. And it just makes the most delicious applesauce. It's so good. And then, like, sometimes I'll use that applesauce to make, you can do your pork chops and applesauce. So you don't have to just eat it by itself. You can do many things with it. You can stir it up in your oatmeal. So many great things. I've eaten it on top of pancakes, and it's really good. Better for you than syrup. Especially because my little thing that I do, you don't add any sugar at all. No sugar. The only sugar you're getting is from the apples itself. All right. So there's a couple links started right there. And let me just kind of show you what we're going to do. I'm going to make more links, but I can do those off camera. All right, so I'm just going to figure out like how I really want this to end up looking. And I love having all these big spaces in between and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these jump rings and we're just going to put them on and close them up. Now you can wrap your loop around and link each thing together instead of using these jump rings. But I'm like, you know what? We might as well use the jump rings. Actually, I don't want that there. I want that over here. No, you know what? Let's do this. All right. So this is what it's going to end up looking like. You know what? Maybe we'll just make a shorter necklace this time instead of a long one. Since I've been really into shorter necklaces, and I already have a long one like this. Kind of similar to this anyway. All right, so that's what it's going to look like. So let me go ahead and make these all into links. And I will be right back, and I'll save like 2 of them off to the side that we can put into make into links together. Okay, so I have quite a few made, and we're gonna make just a couple more here. I can make 3 more. I figured we'd make them together. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun things this weekend, or relaxing things, whatever it is you need, whether you need fun or relaxing. I hope it's what you need. And I hope, or maybe even a combination of both. Either way, I hope that you guys are just having a very enjoyable weekend so far. It's just the beginning of it since it's Friday evening. So we tried a new place tonight. There's a new place in town that makes ramen and fried rice and stuff like that. And I had some ramen tonight and it was so good. It was so delicious. Very delicious. So that was our Friday night, we don't cook on Fridays meal. Otherwise, we pretty much cook everything we have. Every day of the week except for Friday. We do usually have, probably a couple times a month, we have a fend for yourself night. So, which means if there's any leftovers in the fridge, make it. If you want a sandwich for dinner, have it. If you want, a bowl of cereal, have a bowl of cereal. Whatever it is, we have a fend for yourself night every once in a while. But we usually cook every night. Fridays, like I said, is our only time to not cook. It's the only time we really allow ourselves to order out. It's very expensive to do so, and we always have food in the house, so there's no reason why we can't make something, or, you know, even if it's just like a sandwich or whatever. So like I said, we just don't order out much because we, you know, we have other things we want to put our money towards that are more important to us than that, like beads. So, but yeah, so tonight was our night, and it was really good. Really happy with it. They give you way more food than what you could possibly ever eat, which is fine, you know. I mean, just save it for later, or for lunch tomorrow or something, or somebody will get hungry in the middle of the night and want to eat it. Usually one of the boys, so it's fine. But yeah, so that's what we did. And then tomorrow, it's my husband's weekend to work, so he's working all weekend. But when he gets home from work tomorrow, we're gonna go to a matinee movie. And there's a new, we like thriller type movies, like exciting, like you know, that kind of stuff. And there's a new M. Night Shyamalan movie out called Trapped, and it looks really good. We saw the preview for it last week, and so we're gonna go see that at the movie theater tomorrow around 2:00. So that'll be really fun. We don't get to go to movies very often. We went last week. We went to a movie, but honestly, there hasn't been a lot out that I really wanted to see. There just really hasn't been. And I do the thing where I go to like tomorrow morning, because I do buy some grocery stuff from the Dollar Tree, like some of my dry ingredients from there. And so when I go tomorrow, I'll pick up our favorite candy, and I'll bring my big purse to the movies, because you guys have been to the movies. You know how expensive like candy is there. And, you know, of course, we usually buy a pop, or I like to get like the slushies. But I'll just get us a box of our favorite candy, and then we'll go. You know what the hardest thing to not get when you're at the movies? That big bucket of buttery popcorn. I remember when I lived in a different town, I lived near a movie theater, and I would go in there like on a Friday night if I knew we were going to rent a bunch of movies, like me and the kids, like when you actually went to the video store to rent movies. And we would rent movies for the weekend, but we'd end up staying up late on Friday and watching a couple of them. So I would go get, just buy a huge bucket of movie theater popcorn and bring it home, and it was so good. So we got into the habit of doing that every now and then. But yeah, you can go right into the movie theater, just go right up to the counter, order a bucket of popcorn, and leave. I've done it. I do believe that's what they're really making their money on anyway, because the concessions are really pricey for what you're getting. So they're happy with that they're making money on that, and they don't have to clean it up after you inside the movie theater. All right. Okay, last one, and then we'll get these all connected together. Perfect. All right, guys. All right, so get only the things I need here around me, and I think we'll do one of these. There we go. And then let's do one of these. I'm not trying to make it any kind of pattern either. I'm just doing. Just want to make it pretty and fun. think it's gonna end up being a longer necklace anyway, which is fine. I like both, so. And then let's see about this one. There we go. Then let's do this one. Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold for just a second. I just realized I said I was gonna put you on hold for a second. Yeah, well, you know. All right, so let's do this. Oh, let's do this one. Okay. And then we'll do one of these. Then we'll do, I didn't catch it, guys, sorry. This one. I kind of feel like I want one more little bead. How about this little guy? He's a little odd man out. Let's do one more of those. And I don't think I'll need that. So I'll probably take the wrap off of it. Okay, we are at the end of this necklace. All right, we're only going to leave the pliers out for now. Oh, let's hook him on. And see, that's not gonna be too long of a necklace. It's gonna be somewhat short-ish. But anyway, it's gonna be really pretty. So let's get our clasp and our jump rings for our clasp. Let's put this one over here. There we go. And this one. Oops. Okay, guys. Here is our necklace. A cute little heart-shaped toggle. Well, that fits kind of weird. Maybe that's why they're on clearance. All right. Anyway. So here it is. Here is our really pretty necklace that is kind of fall-ish inspired. So I'm going to turn you guys around and I'll try it on for you. You know what? It actually matches my blouse. Look at this. The blues and the reds in there. But see, let me take these out. Sorry, they're like distracting. So here's our necklace. And I think it turned out really, really pretty. I love that there's only a few chunky beads on it and the rest are these little beads and some links of the chain. So you can create a really different look with links like this. So hope you guys liked it. It was fun for me. Hope you learned something new for you, and I will see you guys again soon. For now, take care and much love to you all. Bye, guys.